There you are. So try to live your life in a way that you will not regret years of useless virtue and inertia and timidity. Take up the battle. Take it up. It's yours. This is your life. This is your world. I'll be leaving it long before you under the ordinary set of circumstances. You make your own choices. You can decide life isn't worth living. And that would be the worst thing you can do. How do you know? So far. Try it. See. So pick it up. Pick up the battle and make it a better world. Just where you are. Yes. And it can be better, and it must be better. But it is up to us.
Someone who cares very much about you is amazed that you may not know how amazing you are. Of all the things you can make in life, remember you make a difference because you matter. You are the hero in your story. And if you want to know what life's for, it's for you because you matter. The road ahead is always under construction. Follow your dreams. They know the way, and you will find your way because you matter. Be okay with who you are because sometimes just doing okay is okay because you matter. Now give yourself a hug and another one and relax. And by the way, when you go to bed at night, also put your doubts to rest. That you matter is God's blessing. Peace and hope.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with A&M and Margie and the South Orange Maple Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. Well, that was somewhat of a combination of so many things that prompt me after reading this report in the USA Today about diversity in South Orange and Maplewood. I mean, we got to get real when we start to talk about diversity in South Orange and Maplewood. Really got to get real. And the several audio that I play for you, beginning with education by, of course, the Mighty Sparrow. It's real. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine? And Tim Wise said it the best. Imagine if I'm in all low-level class all through my career at the middle school and in the high school. Then I get to the 11th grade and you tell me I got to take the SAT test. I mean, I can go to as much Kaplan, as much Printing Review, as much Huntington Learning Center, as much of Mr. Pretty. I can go to all these places. But I have a lot of catching up to do. A lot of work to do. So, when we start to talk about diversity in South Orange and Maplewood, let's talk about education diversity as well. Let's start to tout that. Don't just tout diversity in real estate. Don't just tout diversity in politics. I mean, even Seton Hall University is talking about a geographical diversity. Let's talk about educational diversity in South Orange and Maplewood. And we're going to start from the top. It's going to be a top-down theory, not a bottom-up, a top-down. And we're going to start with the highest of the highest. AP classes, diversity. We want diversity in AP classes. We want diversity in honors classes. We want diversity in the gifted and talented. And we want diversity in the levels as well. That's true diversity. And we can do it. And you see, The sad thing is that the U.S. Department of Education and the ACLU had to come into the District of South Orange and Maple to tell them, no, 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 no. You've been doing this thing wrong for a long time. It's about time that you do it right. Time you get it right. And in a short space of time, not that long at all, the South Orange Maple School District made an agreement that yes, we are going to change our ways. And can you imagine how many kids have gone through the middle school, have gone through the high school, have been stuck in that lower levels like crabs in a barrel, and then gone on to college and having difficulties and couldn't even finish college because of the system? Because of a system that was unfair and unequal. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, plain talk, bad manners. It's the truth. It's the truth. And we could have done something about this a long, long time ago. But we continue to put it under the covers. We continue to put icing on top of the cake so you don't know the color of the cake. You put some nice icing and you say, wow, the cake looks really nice. It looks nice. We knew a long time ago that this was going on in this community. But it had to take outside interest. Just like it took outside interest in order for the Community Coalition and Race to stop the steering that was happening in this community. And I give them the utmost credit. And look, in this article, they even mention it. And everyone, you ask anyone in this community, just as the article says, why did you move here? Or what's the community best asset? Everyone is going to tell you, diversity, 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 diversity. I mean, we throw that thing up like anything else, man. It's like you go to a baseball game and you hit a home run. Diversity. Yet, when you talk about diversity in the education system, all of a sudden, everyone just came from the dentist and they become very silent. It's a deafening silence in this community when you're talking about diversity in education. Deafening. A lot of people don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. But now, they have to do something about it. Because they have the hammer over their head. And I guarantee you, they're going to do something about it. Because money is involved now. Money. You know what they say? Money talks and all the other stuff walks. Money. So they're going to get with the program sooner rather than later in this community. And you know, there was another article I wanted to address here. Yes, and this is an Atlanta Black Star. Alabama School District pays detective to spy on black students who are much more likely to get expelled. The Huntsville City School System in Alabama recently released records showing the system expelled 305 students last year. Of those, 238 were black. Coincidence? Probably not. Columbia High School can say exactly the same thing. You know, it just amazes me that you're in South Orange and Maplewood and you go all the way to Alabama and the same thing is happening. Same thing. Same thing. Only difference is one starts with a C and the other one starts with an A. The Alabama School District was reportedly paying an ex-FBI agent $157,190 a year to spy on its students' Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. The premise was that this detective will be able to prevent tragedies like mass shootings and other horrific behavior. It turned out the majority of children targeted were black. I'm not making this up, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, while I'm reading this to you, let's post this on our Facebook page right now. Oh, I already did. Let's post it on our So More Facebook page as well. Because these type of things, listen, when you talk about suspension, it's the same thing happening in South Orange and Maplewood. It's no different. Same thing. So we go all the way to Alabama, and we are talking about suspension. How this school district paid a guy $157,000 to spy on students. But you know what he did? You know what? And I don't think the school district told him, just go spy on black students. I don't think so. And remember now, he was an ex-FBI agent. Does that tell you anything? Ex-FBI agent. According to Alabama.com, the school system paid Chris McRae to monitor all 24,000 of its students this past year through a new program called Students Against Fear, or SAFE. Students could be flagged by students and teachers in SAFE. 600 students were chosen, and McRae searched their social media account for images of guns or gang signs. With 238 of the 305 expelled children identified as black, this means a startling 78% of those expulsions involve black children. In a school system, that's just 40% black. So it's 40% black, but 78% of the expulsions involve children of color. 14 of the expulsions came directly through SAFE and the Facebook and Instagram searches. Other of those 14 expulsions, 12 were black, which means that 86% of SAFE expulsions were black students. Madison County Commissioner Bob Harrison suggested to Alabama.com that the numbers indicate the system is targeting and criminalizing the social media activities of black children. He said it was a system that is effectively targeting or profiling black children in terms of behavior and behavioral issues, said Harrison. But the only black member of the city school board in Huntsville, Lori McCauley, believes that expulsions are caused by serious offenses involving weapons, drugs, or sex, and not race. It just, you see, the only black member of the city school board in Huntsville, Lori McCauley, believes that expulsions are caused by serious offenses involving weapons, drugs, or sex, and not race. This number tells me that I have kids with some major issues, said McCauley. What I think the board is trying to provide is a safe environment for all children. I don't know what world Lori McCauley is living in, but numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. Numbers do not lie. Time check. The time is approximately 9:30 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Nokia Home Improvements. For all your general construction and remodeling job, Nokia Home Improvements. No job is too small. You can call them at 973-592-8493. Volunteering but not sure how? Experience volunteer wishing to add to your skill set? The South Orange Maplewood Community Coalition on Race is offering its third Civic Engagement Institute. This free program trains future volunteers to better understand themselves and those they work with. It will introduce time management skills, improve participants' understanding of group dynamics, and provide training exercise to solidify their knowledge base. In return, graduates are asked